out to my friends from Goodfellas TV, from Alexis Too Sexy Salazar.
All right, man, let's talk about Virgil Ortiz, all right? Said that he ain't leaving 147 until he get a title, right? So my thing about it is this, right? I mean, how important is it for him to get a title at 147? Is it more important than his health? We all know he had the rab do, and that's very serious. A lot of CrossFit people get that. The protein getting into the blood when they ain't supposed to be there. It's very serious. A lot of times come from exhaustion and working through exhaustion. A lot of people said he had left 47.54. Then he came back and said, I can make 47 and I'm staying till I get a title and all that. And like I said before, if Virgil Ortiz is good enough to get a title at 54, we don't know if he's good enough at 47 to get a title. Now that's the honest answer. So obviously you want to add to your legacy by getting the title at one of the more prominent weight classes in history. The heavyweights of the lower weight classes, welterweight, but at what cost? Of course he gonna look good versus McKisson. That tells us nothing else. That's a step moving backwards. He probably gonna end up getting a vacant belt. At 47, once Bud and Spence end up fighting, he probably gonna get a shot at the vacant belt. He gonna call himself champion, move to 54. And can he get a title there? It's a lot of politics. If you being honest, he don't have no defense as it is. He a big welterweight, but then again, you go up to 54. How does he compare, in size versus somebody like Tony Harrison or, somebody like Brandon Adams who's been the middleweight? How does he compare? That's the question. Somebody like Erickson Lubin, Sebastian Fondor, Israel Madamov, another one, back to Ryan Massavelli. And I know he probably sparred them two because they both be sparring, they both be sparring in California, like one of them. But, can Virgil Ortiz get a title at 54? I think he's going to get a vacant belt. If we being honest, I think he's going to end up getting a vacant belt at 47. It's important. It's very important to him to get a belt. Will you see him in boots fight at 47? Absolutely not. Because he talking about, like, I'm going to get a belt at 47. They made the way making it sound like he going to get the hell up out this. He going to shake the spot after he get a belt. So they ain't going to fight at 54. I mean, they ain't going to fight at 47. More than likely, they're going to fight at 54. Well, it just sounds like if he fight the right one, I don't think he going to win. I don't think he 100% at welterweight. But then again, with all the politics at 54, he in the best position to get a belt at welterweight. You think about it, PBC control every belt, and they got a shooter in the cut. From Erickson Lubin to Sebastian Fondor. Austin Trout still lurking out there. Eric Slondy Lara still working out there. They signed Tim Zhu. That IBF guy, whatever one he is, background whatever, he been lurking in the cut for a while too. He been fighting on PBC undercards. So, I mean, like I said before, it's gonna get very, very interesting. So he in his best position to get a shot. He gonna get a shot for a vacant title. That's just what it is. He might be interim and they get upgraded to the WBO. But I'm not sure he can cut the cake at 54. I'm not sure. He ain't got enough defense, and them guys gonna be just as big as him. Bigger than him, to be honest. They working on, his dad man his corner, and I met Virgil Ortiz, good person, good dude. But he need to work on defense. He need to work on defense ASAP. If he don't work on defense, he might not get a title at 47. If we being quite frank. So, I mean, like I said before, I believe in him. Good talent, good power, but if he go to 54, it's going to be an if he get a belt. It's going to be an if. Because he don't work on moving his head off the line, them other dudes going to tee off on him. You know, sparring with Castano, sparring with other 54 pounders is different than a real fight. It's different. You know? But I think he might be overstaying his welcome at 47. And people say, well, he young enough to make the weight. He'll be all right making the weight. And like I said before, he already didn't have to pull out the fight. Now, people had their assumptions, and I'm not assuming nothing. You know, they said, well, he ain't testing and all this, that, and the third. Hey, that's up to McKisson and whoever his future opponents is. But no defense and weight draining, he gonna be at 160 before you know it. Killing himself to make welterweight. He gonna be at 160 pounds before anybody blink. Just being real. Just being real. But he could be overstaying his welcome. There's going to be a lot of excuses and all that type of stuff. And Golden Boy can't afford for him to lose. If we being real, Golden Boy can't afford it. They can't afford for him to get his ass whooped. Just being honest. They can't afford it. So, I mean, like I said, when he go to 54, 47, you know, all roads probably going to lead through PBC unless he go for the WBO. So, I mean, they got a decision to make. You don't want to be like Teofimo Lopez, him and his daddy making excuses why he lost because he overstayed his welcome. Y'all already done fucked up and almost fell out. Almost died with Rab Dude. So, it ain't no thin line between money and physical health. It ain't no thin line. Shit, if you can't make it, bro, you got to kill yourself to make it. It ain't worth your life. And in reality, it ain't worth your You might not. The WBO ain't got a mandatory till May 2023. So Bug literally or Earl can literally hold on to that belt as long as they please. And then drop it. But then again, you go to 54, you run into PBC again. So, I mean, like I said before, I'm not sure he ready for a title at 54. Everybody up there damn near battle tested. Everybody up there damn near battle tested. Then been knocked out, knocked some niggas out, took a shot. The whole nine. The whole $5 foot long. And at 47, he can't make the weight. You know? Of course, you can get away with it fighting the McKissons and all that type of shit. I just think he won a belt. I don't really think he really want to run into Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford. That's my opinion. I don't think he really want to run into them. And that's my humble opinion. Because he ain't ready for that. And your advantage is you young, you fresh. You should be able to make the weight with no problem. That's your advantage. And now you struggling to make 147? So what's you don't have a youth advantage, you don't have a weight advantage. Because your youth advantage is your ability to cut weight and rehydrate. You already having problems cutting weight. So like I said before, might as well move up, get them 7 pounds. Enjoy them 7 pounds. And try to get a title up there. But he gonna hang around. He gonna fight a nobody for a belt. He gonna vacate and move up. You ain't gonna hear nothing about him in Boots till them niggas probably at 60. I'm telling you. Depending on how Boots making weight too. His weight cut look easy, but then again, how can you tell? Because I ain't in camp with him, and his fights ain't going long neither. So y'all banking on that fight helping that welterweight, that's slim to none, bro. You ain't gonna never see that fight. They gonna marinate that shit till the meat gets spoiled. You ain't gonna never see that fight. So don't even cross your fingers on that one. The Mexicans don't be in a rush to get in the ring with niggas like Jerron Ennis, trust me. That's their kryptonite. That's their kryptonite. But like I said before for Virgil Ortiz, got a decision to make. If they honestly can make the weight and they can make it comfortably, or they hire a nutritionist and all that and they can make the weight, then cool. It's worth it. It's worth getting the crack. But Errol Spence gonna meet you at the crossroads at 54. Chances are Terrence Crawford gonna meet you there as well too. So I mean, you know, it is what it is, man. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Should Vergil move up, or should he just wait it out? But check out the welterweight playlist, boxing news playlist, financial want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJGood313, Venmo CJGood313, PayPal link in description. Financially, all that's in the link tree, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, all whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.